Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to bring you with me for a full day of training, running, working, balancing 9 to 5, trying to get faster, trying to get stronger in the gym, all that good stuff whilst trying to be a little bit healthier, all at the same time. So a lot to balance. I'm going to show you how I do it, and if I can do it, I'm very certain you can too. I'm coming off the back of my best ever marathon. I ran Paris Marathon in 3:28, which is a 24-minute PB compared to last year when I did Brighton. And coming up later this year, I do have some really good events coming up. I'm in for Copenhagen Half in September, and I'm doing Valencia Marathon in December. So I've got another go at getting a marathon PB. This will be my third marathon. Could get 2 PBs in a year. I'm going to give it everything I've got. I don't have any immediate long fun event runs coming up. I do have a 10k event in 3 weeks, so that is my training at the minute, trying to get a bit faster over the shorter distances. And that's how you know marathon training warps your perception, because you start calling 10k a shorter distance. I went to watch London Marathon on Sunday, and I think I've just got massive running inspiration, which I had before, but I think it's just more amplified now after watching the pros run past. They are insane. Also inspired by everyone else that ran it. It was a really hot day, and I think that's probably got to be like the worst marathon conditions to run in. So massive kudos to everyone that ran London Marathon. It was great to be part of the supporting team instead of running it. Anyway, if you're trying to live a healthier lifestyle, balance hybrid training is essentially what this is called on the internet now apparently. So I'm going to show you everything that I do. Starting off the day, it is just coming up to 9 o'clock, but I've just been for a walk, so I'll drop that in here. It's typically how a day will start for me. Head out on a walk just before work. It's 8:15, so I've got 45 minutes till I start, and I'm on my way to the shops to get some food because I need to cook today, meal prepping, so I'll show you everything I'm going to eat through the day. But yeah, not much to report first thing in the morning. Just enjoying the views, getting out in nature when possible. So I'll catch you when I'm back home. I need to crack on work for the day, but I'll keep that side of life private, and I'll show you what I'm going to have at breakfast time, which will probably be about an hour and a half, and then I'm going to head to the gym at lunch. So I'll bring you with me then, but for now, I'm going to head to work. I'll see you soon. Hello, checking in for meal number 1. It is just coming up to 11 AM, so I'm going to head to the gym at about 12:30, so I've got an hour and a half. So I'm going to have my first meal of the day, and that is pretty simple. Cherries, Greek yogurt, and some Nutella. Does look like someone's done something nasty on my breakfast, but trust the process. This is some good food. Thoughts? I want to go outside. I'll have this, head to the gym. I'm training upper body. It'll take me about 45 minutes training. I'll put in some footage of the stuff that I do, and if you want to see the workout, I'll put it in the description. Basically, the training I'm following in the gym is high intensity, low reps. So about 2 working sets, 2 to 3 working sets per muscle group per movement. And I think that way I can recover enough and get into the gym 4 times a week and actually make progress through the sessions. I think over time, a lot of people in the gym do too much volume of training. That's a conversation for another day. For some, a little bit, lose just a bit of excess body weight that doesn't need to be there. But to be honest, the running puts you in a calorie deficit anyway. So yeah, enough yap. I'm gonna eat this, head to the gym. See you there. Worthy note, didn't know if I put it in the video. Very obvious, I'm working from home today, so living the luxury. If you can work from home, this is a reality for you too. Sick. Can I put that on there? Maybe. This is a bit of a weird angle. I'm gonna do a upper body session in the gym today, and I said I was gonna do low volume, high intensity. So what that is 2 to 3 working sets per movement, about 2 exercises per body group. I'm not trying to build crazy amounts of muscle. My main goal this year is just to sort of push myself athletically and run faster times. That's my motivation. So aesthetics and trying to get as big as I can isn't gonna improve that aspect of my training. I think a lot of people get confused with hybrid training, and trying to do both at the same time is a thing you can do, but I definitely think you need to focus on one specific area at a time if you're going to do weight training and running. And for me, I'm very much focusing on the running performance. I'm going to go to the gym a bit more now that I'm out of marathon season and training, but I'm not particularly fussed about trying to be the most shredded guy in there, the most ripped guy, trying to put up crazy numbers. I'm just going because I've always loved going to the gym and I really enjoy strength training, and I think I always will. But yeah, I've got a 10k coming up in a few weeks, and that is definitely my main goal for the foreseeable future, for the next few weeks anyway. So yeah, nonetheless, still important to go to the gym, prevent injury. Strength training is a great thing to do, just for general fun and general wellness, health, and overall mood. So I'm going to go do it. Let's go to the gym. How's that for a sick angle of me getting in the car? Okay, I'm back from the gym. Apologies for those weird camera angles. I didn't realise while I was recording those that they were going to come out like that. It's very strange. Apologies. Yeah, also my phone was on like 2%, so I had to kind of just get on with it. But again, I'll put the full workout in the description. Either way, I'm back from the gym and I've managed to sort out my to-do list for the afternoon, so I'm all set, ready to go, crack on with work again for the afternoon. I've done a bit of work and prioritised things to get sorted for the afternoon, so now I need to eat. And for reference, I'll show you everything that I'm going to have. And I think if you work a 9 to 5 or you work from home, you have a corporate job and you say, don't have time to meal prep, I don't have time, I'm going to show you exactly how you do have time and how you can make a very healthy, high volume, low calorie meal that doesn't really cost a lot and is very good for you. So for reference, I will show you how I'm going to do this and I'll time myself to prove that you can do this too. So healthy, we've got some lettuce, cucumber, pomegranate, beetroot, pepper, rice, tuna as the protein source. This is going to be, as I said, high volume, very filling, and for time reference, it is 23 past 1. So, cut to me when I've prepped this, made it look a bit more presentable, and made myself a meal for lunch that's going to keep me full for a very long time, and I'm going to feel better for eating it. So, see you when we're finished. Okay, back in the room, 13:30. I think, what was I say, 23? So 7 minutes. Had a bit of a mishap trying to sort out the cucumber, so I guess that added on a little bit of time. But either way, this is lunch. Probably not going to win any prizes for presentation, but in terms of general health and volume of food, look at that, got the bowl overflowing. That's how much food's in here. And it's all pretty low calorie stuff. I can't eat any more than 450 calories in here. Most calorie thing that I put in is probably the mayo to mix in the start a car. Most calorific thing in here is probably the mayo to make the tuna a bit nicer. Yeah, this is lunch. I'm gonna crack on with work, and I'll probably have normally I'd have like a ginger tea at about 2 o'clock, but it's absolutely roasting outside, and heating up's not something that I need to be done. It's not something that needs to be done for my internal body temperature. But either way, I'm gonna crack on with work, got some stuff to do, so I'll check in when I'm putting something in my mouth again. Exactly how that sounds. So yeah, I look very weathered. I said I'd be in touch when I finish work for the day. Here we are. Time to eat again before I go for a run. Nice and simple. A jam bagel. Can't ever go wrong. Some quick carbs and fast-acting sugars before I head out for this run. Blue skies. It's going to be very warm. Looking forward to it. Should be good. Hello. It is coming up to 6 PM. And as you can tell, it's time to run. Full race. Race? I'm not racing. Not yet, anyway. Full run fit. Because nothing says I love running like a vest. Some bright shoes. And some shades. Because it's that time of year again. All those times I was wearing a beanie, hoodie, and joggers to run in. Now, wearing next to nothing. Looking like an absolute weapon. Don't I look cool? Anyway, it's not about what you look like. Never is. But anyway, knee actually did hurt a little bit after my park run effort on Saturday. So, just going to take this super easy. First run back of the week. As I said, inspired from the marathon, so going to get after it. But it's a very nice day. Nice evening. Rude to not get out, head out for a run. So, session number 2 of the day. After eating that bagel about 30 minutes ago, so yeah, digest things pretty quick after running lots. Sort of develop a bit of a habit of being able to take on food and go for a run and just get through it. So yeah, gonna head out, get some footage of out on this run. It's a nice day, so 10k steady. Let's go. Oh yeah, shoes by the way. Saucony Endorphin Speed 4s, always will and always will be. Kind of goes with the vest. Maybe a career in fashion is for me, he says as he wears his backwards hat and Oakleys. Come on. Hello. Apologies, it is the next day. I didn't speak to the camera yesterday after the run. I had dinner. I can show you what I had. I didn't talk to dinner or show me eating it, but I had meatballs and rice. So that's hopefully overplaying this video and show you everything. That's everything that I ate yesterday. So yeah, pretty healthy meals, all whole foods. That's everything that I'm trying to consume at the minute because I think that's best for performance. If you're eating greasy food that's not the best for you, then you're probably going to feel a bit sluggish. And that's how I managed to train twice in a day. It's literally just down to your nutrition. And another important factor to not neglect is sleep. I'm easily getting 7 to 8 hours sleep a night, and thanks to my trusty Coros, which isn't a sponsor of the video, but if you're thinking of tracking your sleep or just generally looking to make a decent running investment, I think a watch is the best place to start. Use it to track my gym sessions as well, so yeah, never really leaves my wrist. My focus going forward is this 10k race that I've got in a few weeks time, so training is gearing up for that this week. I'm going to run again today and do a couple track sessions this week, which I will bring you along for in the next video. So yeah, I'll show you how I'm trying to get a little bit faster. And I hope this shared some value or insight into how you can train twice in a day if you have the luxury of working from home. It's a pretty reasonable thing to do. The thing I would recommend is just not smashing yourself on the run or your cardio session. If you're doing something like a high rocks, then you're probably going to want something a bit more intensity, and I'd probably just train once in a day. But if you are purely just looking to go to the gym and then train for running, if you're going to train twice in a day, I'd make your easy run your second session. So for me, yesterday that was a 7k run. I'll throw up my stats somewhere of what that was. Just getting a bit of pain in my knee at the minute, which isn't great since the marathon. I'm just trying to nurture it and cool it on a run if it starts to hurt. Normally it hurts a lot earlier, so I am getting better, but still want to be active and run on it. It's not too bad in terms of just general life and well-being, but no one wants to hear about it, so I'll shut up. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers pretty soon, so if you haven't subscribed, it's free. Just hit the button, man. See you in the next video. Stay active, stay healthy, all the best. See you soon.